Okay. So, update. Major updates. I want to say major, but anyway. Was able to get my CUNY first authenticated. Thank God for that. And then pretty much submitted my application. Well, almost finished with submitting my application. You have to write an essay and stuff like that. So it's just like, don't I already have like a founder's letter somewhere? And I did. So I'm like jazzing that up. But the only thing is like letter of recommendation. So I just kind of been asking around like, hey, can you like write a quick letter for like a recommendation real fast? It doesn't have to be fancy. Just pick her. She wants to go to college. Like, just put the sister up. But I kind of been asking around. So hopefully that works out and I'll be able to, I can do what I got to do. Now it's pretty much making a plan to pay off because I can apply all I want, right? And I can get into the college. But because I owe that Pell Grant, right? So like I had posted it on Facebook or whatever, and I was just like, yo, I owe back like a Pell Grant and stuff like that. And then like everyone always thinks the same thing. You traditionally don't have to pay back a grant. I was just like, no. No, when you get financial aid, you don't have to pay that back. It's a grant. Grants are what? Free. A loan is something you got to pay back, right? But because it's a grant, you typically don't have to pay nothing back. And because it's from the government, it's something where it's like you have to follow specific guidelines. So I had dropped the class too late, right? So there's like a withdrawal period, and I waited like an idiot and dropped the course too late. And then they're just like, well, now you got to pay because like we paid for the fucking class. We paid for your spot pretty much. And then I never wrote a letter because I did this for my brother. Me, my brother, and my sister went to the same school. We went to the same school. I was the only one that decided to stay at that school and finish the whole thing out at that school. Now, I don't know if my brother went back to a different school. My sister opted not to go back to school at all. So I was the only person that actually finished at KBCC. So my brother at the time, when I was like, me and him still like kind of was like in school at the same around the same time. He ended up, I forgot his situation, but he ended up having to owe also. And he spoke to an advisor. An advisor told him to write a letter of like forgiveness. I wrote him the letter. He got it forgive. Like they forgave it. My ass was just like, yeah, I got time. And then I forgot. Like, I literally fucking forgot. And then it went into Bursar. Bursar put a fucking hold. And then after that, because I already had my 60 credits, that was like my last semester. It was just like, oh, okay, I'll get to it when I get to it. When I go back to school, then I'll handle that. It's literally been, 6-7 years? So, yeah, that Pell Grant that now needs to be paid. It's not like all of the Pell Grant. I think I was looking at my FAFSA. I got like 7,000 for that semester or something like that, for like fall semester, spring semester. I only owe for one class. So it was like $930 something for the one. And then like they of course they put fucking fees on everything. So it's just like a student fee, and it's this type of fee, $25, $18, stupid shit. And then it went to collections. And now it is considered delinquent debt. And guess what? Which is real great. It actually became delinquent, I think April. It was in April, but like April 19th, like last month. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? So now it's just like, I won't be able to apply for financial aid at all. So I can go to school. If I get accepted to that school, which my GPA is fine, I'm transferring, so I don't see why I can't get into there. But even if I was to be able to be like, yeah, sure, you can go to school, right? I won't be able to apply for financial aid until that debt is cleared out. And when I had spoke to Kingsborough was saying that the debt was like $1,600, and I was just like $1,600. But then if you go into my CUNY first and you look at payments or whatever, it literally says 1,100. Initially it was 1,200, so it went up by $400. So that's how much I have to pay. So it's like I have to wait until spring because my income tax. So income tax for next year will be able to pay for that, and then I'll be able to apply for financial aid for spring semester. So that's gonna suck because I do not want to take out a loan. I don't see, like, I would see taking out a loan for like your master's, like, use financial aid as much as you possibly can. I have like, they said like 600% or some shit. So I have 6 rounds of financial aid that I can pretty much take. So I'm just like, yo, take that shit, like, So yeah, I pretty much am applying. I'm applying because I want to see if I can get in. Once you get in, then you have the ball rolling, and then after that, it's just like, all right, put your roll your sleeves up. Anybody need a business card, a website? Anybody need anything fucking done? $10 a pop. Websites, I don't know, $20, $25, $30 a pop, whatever. Something stupendously cheap. You will not be getting like this 5-star website, okay? But if you just need a landing page, I got you. Like, because I'm trying to pump them shits out, pump them out to raise the money. Something worth, come on, So you need social media posts or whatever you need. I'll design it for you. No fucking problem. I was actually I had to actually touch base with them. I was volunteering with the communications, I think it's like art and communications department with this community garden. And I was making social media posts for like their their newsletter and stuff like that. And then I kind of fell off. Like I kind of got busy and then forgot, and then they will cancel meetings. So it's just like, oh, okay, whatever. I'll, next couple of 2 weeks. And then I kind of left my head there. So I had to touch base with them. I'm so sorry because I literally was just like, yeah, no problem. And my ass just kind of left them high and dry. Not cool. So, yeah, if anybody has a business, which everybody does, don't you need a social media post? Okay, $10. $10. I give you 10 posts. Let's do it like that. Until I freaking hit quota, and I can freaking pay for my stuff. Because I don't see how unless I have to wait all the way till income tax. You really want me to wait till income tax, guys? I mean, do you really want me to wait till income tax? Wouldn't you support, purchase, whatever you. If you want business cards, I got you. I got you hands down right now. Or people like Canva and shit. You want Canva? Honey, I'll, make a nice little, put your colors in there, put whatever you need to say, $10. $10. We good. But, yeah, so we'll see. Raising the money. But I need that letter of recommendation. That's the only thing. And it's just if I can't get one person, I have to get another person. Can't get that person, then it's I'm gonna have person A to only the person Z. Because it's just, can we please somebody write a letter of recommendation? It doesn't have to be spectacular. It doesn't. Just a letter of recommendation, okay? Please. And my admissions letter is practically I'm going for art therapist because I opened a nonprofit that's around art and art therapy. It's mental health and art. And I'm the founder of that shit, and it will kind of suck if I don't know the ins and outs of art therapy. So, to be an asset to that freaking, to the nonprofit, what I started, to get all your duckies in a row and become an art therapist. This way now it's just we don't have to hire out. In the beginning I was hiring out. I actually asked one of the art therapists we hired out with. I was just like, hey boo, You mean let it, or a recommendation? Because I'm trying to become an art therapist just as much as you are an art therapist. And she's just like, oh my God, no problem. So hopefully that works out. But yeah, it's cool to be a poster child of something, like, you know, to when you're doing like something like that. It's cool to be a poster child, but it's also really good to have expertise in the field that you're trying to serve others with, right? So it's just like have those assets. So whether like I chose art therapy because I love fucking art and I love mental health. So art therapy is something where it's just like, how are you going to open up something that you only know but so much about, right? So it's just like, in order for it to survive the longevity of a nonprofit, it could be a for-profit too. Honestly, whatever you're doing, have as much education as possible within it. That's what I'm trying to do. So it's just like, I could talk that talk of saying I have a nonprofit, but I want to talk that talk with other aspects of the nonprofit too. So I need the education for that. So it's just like, do what I have to do. Like, I can talk big shit about the classes that I've already taken, but I cannot talk big shit. Like, you know, that's like, is she a doctor? Dr. Cheyenne something. I don't know her last name, but she claims she's a doctor and she will not provide her doctorate. She will not provide it. And she feels like she doesn't owe anybody any explanation for anything. But if you are serving others and you are collecting money from others, you damn sure need to be transparent. You have to be transparent. I don't understand how your stuff is not even like on the plaque on the wall. Like, why is your PhD not on a plaque for everybody to see? That's what traditional doctors do. You know, and she's doing talk therapy. Like, she's having sessions, you know, for everybody to see. There is no HIPAA law for that. Like, she just forget HIPAA. Let's just talk about your life and all of that in front of everybody. So, I mean, but if they consult, I guess, you know, but don't take me for it. I don't have a PhD yet, okay? But, I mean, does she also? So, it goes to pay. So, sometimes we can't just like go off of the charisma, you understand? Because like the one person that you believe in all this time could be the one person that ain't got none of they fucking shit together, ain't got nothing. The person that you're bashing probably has like way more than they probably ever did. So it's just like, not for nothing, get your duckies in a row, do things the right way, because people be, you know, photoshopping whatever, or they just be blatantly lying. They never bother to Photoshop, they just lie. It's just like, so until she provides all that information that is it's not even say she should, she needs to. How much money did you get from all these people? Okay then. Okay? Did you build insurances? Okay then. As soon as you receive a penny from somebody's pain, you need to be transparent with what you have and what you provide. You have to. Because that person is trusting their livelihood in your hands. And if you just on some like, yeah, you know, it's all about the book sales, then, but without helping people, if you're going to help people, you tend to want to do everything the way board certified people will want to help people. I'm just saying. So I know with the nonprofit, everything has to be on the ball. Everything has to be to the T. There's no such thing as like, I don't have to show you. Yes, we do have to show you. As nonprofits, transparency is fucking key. There's no such thing as I'm not going to give you an EIN. There's no such thing as like, I'm not going to give you my financials. You're supposed to. It's for the people. When it comes to nonprofit, there's not an owner. The people own the nonprofit. The people own the business. So don't have nobody sit here and tell you they have a nonprofit asking for fucking money, but do not want to show you none of their fucking stuff. You have no EIN. Have you filed your 990? Have you did this? Have you did that? If they can't provide that, or if they get defensive, the first thing you need to think of is this a real fucking place? Is this a real? Is it? So nah. When it comes to me and mine, Here goes our documentation. Here goes our recommendation. What is it? Not recommend, determination letter. Here goes EIN. Here goes the charities paperwork. Here goes the, what is it? I think it's a certificate of authority for your state. There's no such thing as like, oh, well, I don't know. I feel insulted. I feel like I'm being crucified. That's what businesses do. You're supposed to have that shit. If you feel like you defensive for what? For what? Defensive for what? You're defensive because you don't have your stuff. At the end of the day, because that's what you're leading towards. That's what you're hinting towards. That's the only conclusion that anybody will get from off of her answers. Okay, that's how you answered it. Well, this is what we're thinking now. You don't have it. You don't have it. It's okay not to have it, but just don't lie and say that you do have it. Because you're not a doctor then. You're not. Anyone can walk around saying that they're a fucking doctor. Anyone. Oh, baby, wait for him. Hey. Oh, well, wait a minute now. What's this around your neck? We got bling, bling. Bling, bling. Oliver walking in the house of bling, bling. Hi.